What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Today we're taking a look at the article from Warhammer Community on their Old World Developer Diary. This was released on the 14th of April, 2023, and I know I'm a little bit late to the party. I've taken a little bit of a time to go over it and see how I feel about it. And I've come away with a couple of observations that I think might be of interest to you. Number one, if you're looking in anticipation toward the release of the Old World, which I know many of us are. And number two, if you're just a collector who appreciates the Bretonian army range, who kind of missed that Old World aesthetic with the Arthurian knights. Let's take a look at these models and these revelations that came out with this article. The first thing that I noticed right off the bat, all of these knights, all of the peasants have the same colors and heraldry. And they're fighting for Duke Castile, the red hand of Bryan. Bryan is the region, the dukedom. And I'm taking a look now at these old Bretonian knights, these models, and you can see it's just a beautiful rainbow of different colors, and every knight looks like a hero in his own movie. That's what I love about the old Bretonian knights. The old range, you could do their shields in any number of ways. You could have the same motif, but go about and have any kind of color scheme that you want, mix and match. It's all up to you. Oh, look, the one in the back on the left, that guy is from Bryan as well, with the red and black color scheme. Interesting. Maybe they decided to bring him across for this new old world Bretonian army. And the reason I say that is because this is from the developer diary. It's the first shot we get of their lance formation of knights. And looking at them on the tabletop right now, as it is, it looks great. It looks really, really nice, cohesive. All of the armor and the colors on the barding of the horse and everything, it all matches up. The red and the black quartered color scheme with the white axe across all of them, it looks great. And it was at this point in the video that I done goofed. Your boy done goofed, lads. So what happened was I accidentally made the claim that I don't remember there being a white axe on the Bretonian Knights decal sheet. I do remember there being a black axe on the decal sheet. So that made me think, oh, Games Workshop is going to release a whole new Bretonian decal sheet, which they still might do. But unfortunately, I made the false claim that these were new decals, which in fact, they were actually on the original Bretonian decal sheets. And that brings me to my second point. I'm looking at these pictures, and unless they're hiding a great deal of miniatures, which I'm pretty sure they are hiding new releases, they released a sneak peek at some of the helmets and shields and weapons. But I think a lot of what we're going to see is the old plastic kits, like these men-at-arms, the bowmen, the knights of the realm. I think we're going to see those old kits with newer base sizes for the infantry. As you can see here, the infantry is all on 25mm bases, which are upgrade from their 20mm, the original bases, which are 20mm now. And I think they look great on these ranked up models. You could see the models more. They're more spaced out, so you can see that they each have their own space to occupy. And I think that really helps. So I'm going to go with the upgraded bases is a thumbs up. There's going to be upgrade sprues, I believe, for the knights, which are going to have the helmets and the shields, the little extra bits like the falcon you saw in that first picture. And then who knows what they're going to have here. I was looking like an archaeologist sifting through the dust to unearth some hidden secrets, but I can't see any new bits on these miniatures. So it looks like they're hiding. They're keeping some of these releases, like what they're actually going to be including on the new kits, besides the upgraded bases. I think they're keeping a lot of it close to their chest, under wraps, and they're going to be releasing it more. So yeah, the unified color scheme, not having that rainbow of colors anymore, it's a good tactic for them, I believe, because a lot of new painters are going to be put off by the challenge of creating a whole rainbow of colors for your knights. If you want to just get your models on the table quickly, then you say, here, just everybody marches under the same banner. They all use the same heraldry and colors. Paint them all up the same way. Just assembly line them, boom, 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 and then you've got your army. I think that's a wise way for them to go with it. So the appeal is that if you are a new player, a new painter, maybe you're not comfortable painting every single night in a different color, then yeah, the old world offers you the chance to just get a color scheme you like, and say it's this red and black quartered scheme, and then just copy it over your entire army. Knights, bowmen, archers, men-at-arms, it's all going to be the same unified cohesive theme. But if you want to go the extra mile, you want to paint some of your knights differently, Games Workshop is saying they're going to include in the old world Bretonian faction the rules that some of your knights can be knights in exile, so they keep their own colors and their own heraldry even though they're marching under a different banner, or they're knights that are going on crusade, so they're bringing their own colors and their own heraldry to the army. But again, it's not their home army. They're joining another faction or another fighting force. But if you take a look at this army, this classic unit of Bretonians, this is what I love about the Bretonian army. If you have the time, the patience, you want to really hone your skills as a painter, you can really paint each model in a unit to look like the hero of his own story, with his own heraldry, his own colors, and that's how you make all these great stories. Like, you could have units of these knights with their individual colors, their individual stories and backgrounds, and you put them on the table and they look like they're all heroes, main characters of their own story, getting together for an Avengers Endgame battle. And it's great. I love that feeling. Like, you don't get that with orcs and goblins, and or like any army of like Necrons or something, where it's just a bunch of faceless, nameless grunts, tyrannids that are being sent in waves against the enemy. I love the Bretonians. I can't wait to see what we do with them. I'm actually going to do more fluff videos about the 14 dukedoms to get ready, because a lot of people are interested in this red and black color scheme of Bryan. Bryan itself, if you see there on the left side of the screen, it's got some great stories. So I want to talk a little bit more of that in a series of videos. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, head over to the Discord. And thank you so much to my patrons, Daniel Sprinkle, Play It Painted, Dicey Guy, and Pix. If you'd like to join them and become a patron of Warboss Tay Studios, you can click the link down below. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Gearing up for the 2023 Summer Painting Challenge. Can't wait to see what you guys are doing. And thanks for following me along on my journey. We'll see you in the next video. Latest, players!